The Fall of America by the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Chapter 62. The Worst is Yet to Come. According to radio and television, and according to individual conversation, and according to conversation heard between government officials concerning their problem of trying to find a way to peace for their people, and a way to find stoppage of the fall of their money market and unemployment, and a stoppage to the revolutions between the dissatisfied and the dissatisfied, and to find a way to be able to eat, and to keep the hungry eating from his own labor. Pacification is offered, but it does not satisfy. With nations rejecting peace offers, and nations laughing and making mock of you for ever seeking peace and friendship, as it is written, peace is desired more than fine gold. Now to see all these things coming to pass, things that we did not know that we would see. We did not know that we would see such a Goliath, such a giant, falling. Goliath, who has defied the nations of the earth to come out and fight with them, as Goliath did before Israel. Now, nations make mock of the great giant of the earth, America. The sword within and the sword without. Trouble seems to have no end. And with tens of millions of free black slaves crying for freedom, justice, and equality from the white slave master, and the white slave master wanting to deceive the black slave and make promises that the white slave master does not intend to fulfill to his free black slave, and with the free black slave thinking that he will eat some crumbs of freedom, justice, and equality from his white slave master, the free black slave will be gravely deceived. The white slave master cannot free himself from his enemies, not to think of the white slave master freeing himself from the consequences of the dissatisfied world. So, with the worst is yet to come, I say to you, my black brothers and my black sisters, fly to Allah and come follow me. There are some intelligent white people who know and who will bear witness with me that the worst is yet to come. Look at Texas. There is a warden at a certain prison house who sends the believers, Muslims, to the temple so that they may listen to the truth, which is their salvation today, to accept the truth. I think that this is a very wise warden. It is like Ahab's general, Bible. The general knew that Ahab was wrong and that Elijah was right. Ahab's general took 400 of Elijah's followers and hid and fed them with the bread of Ahab in order to save them from hunger while they were in captivity to Ahab. I say to you leaders, remember the above said of this writing, that the worst is yet to come. As the Bible teaches us that a time would come that had never come before, and that those who understood, their hearts would be failing them with fear, and their eyes would go away in their holes, for looking at the things that they saw coming on their people, the trouble, the destruction, and the plagues. Look at the earthquakes that are taking place. Those earthquakes are on their way here. We are feeling the earth shaking under our feet across the country. As the Holy Quran prophesies to us, you will hear it coming from distant places with vehement raging and roaring. America is beset all around now with troubles and destructions which have happened. America thought that she was immune to the troubles and destructions which are going on in other nations. Now, the same trouble and destruction that you read of as happening in other countries and to other nations, these same troubles and destruction with their evil and gruesome sound are knocking on the door of America. Purchase the books, CDs, and DVDs of the life-giving teachings at store.finalcall.com. Listen to the messages of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan 24/7 at finalcallradio.com. Watch the Nation of Islam's weekly and live broadcasts at NOI.org.